This is an overview of the Focus 30 robotic total station. The battery goes in the side compartment here. The instrument turns on by pushing the power button on the right side. You'll hear one beep and the light will turn green. The instrument will begin turning on. The next step is to go and turn on the data collector. Turn on the data collector using the green power button. Select Survey Pro. Survey Pro will load, open an existing job or create a new job. Once that's done, the data collector will automatically establish a connection with the total station. When that connection is established, you'll see the level bubble. At that time, return to the total station to make further adjustments. To level up the instrument. Once the instrument has been leveled up, press the green X at the top. You're now ready to begin setting up your station. Choose either a known point or unknown point. Choose a point number to occupy. Select between 2D and 3D survey. Press next. Set your backside angle. Press next. And then if necessary, check into your shot using the remote shot screen. Press finish. You're getting ready to begin taking side shots. Check that your point number is correct. Check that your target is either the Focus 30 prism, or if you're using reflectorless, toggle back and forth there. You're ready for your side shot. To have the instrument locate you, you can either use the joystick button to turn the instrument towards you, or you can push the search button to have it find your prism. You'll see at the top of the screen that we are locked. Again, you can toggle back and forth between your prisms here. To initiate the tracking of the instrument, press the lock and go button. The total station will lock onto the prism and will follow you where you go. If you need to make further efforts to have the instrument find you, you can tell it to turn to angles or to points. Flip the instrument, turn to backside. All that stuff can be accessed from this screen here. The search button will always allow the instrument to find you and look and locate the prism. The geolock button right now is grayed out. If you look up here, you see the satellites right now that are being tracked in the sky. We've got 9 satellites going, but we haven't yet oriented the instrument. The easiest way to do that is to take 2 or 3 shots around the perimeter of the instrument on both sides. Once that's done, this yellow light for the geolock will turn green, the geolock button will become active, and then the gun will turn right to your location. We've now taken a few shots around the perimeter of the instrument, and you can see that the geolock satellite button has turned from yellow to green, and the geolock button is now active. So now all you need to do when the instrument is not facing you is press the geolock button, and it will turn. The robot will send a position to the instrument. the instrument will turn to where you're at, will initiate a search, and will then lock back onto the instrument. Here's another demonstration of the GeoLock from a little closer up. Again, you can see that the satellite light is green, the GeoLock button is active. We've turned the robot away from us, and all we have to do is press the GeoLock button, and you'll be able to see the instrument turn towards us, initiate a search, and lock back onto the prism. See here, we're locked. You can take a shot from where we're at. So once the GeoLock button is active, no matter where you are or which direction the gun is facing, all you have to do is press this button. The gun will turn to your direction, initiate a search, and lock back onto the prism. Then when it's time to turn the instrument off, just press and hold the power button and wait for 2 beeps. After the second beep, the power is off, the light turns off, you're ready to pull the instrument down. We're now inside with some additional information on using the Focus 30. From the main menu, if you press the settings button, you can scroll across the top and adjust all kinds of different things. Units probably won't be changed. The format of the display, how you would like the information displayed, can be changed. Any line work information, descriptions, point naming. Surveying here is where you can ask it to prompt you for the height of the rod on each shot, or you can uncheck that, prompt for a description on each shot, or uncheck that. If you'd like to use the camera in the data collector, you can ask it to prompt you for a picture on each shot, and then you can decide whether or not you want to take the picture. Some other options here can be selected depending on what you want to do. Scale factor, and then again for stakeout options, how you want everything to be displayed and how you want to be prompted. Again, prompting for picture, those kinds of things are there. Repetition shots can be set up here, however you want to do them. Date and time. The NEMA GPS is the one that enables the GeoLock, so you'll want to leave that on the way that it is. Data output, it's unlikely that you'll use that. You can set up your hot buttons. Any general settings, some of these overlap from the other tabs. Again, here's prompt for description, prompt for layers, prompt for pictures. You can check these boxes here or on the surveying tab. And then back to your instrument. Under the instrument settings, press instrument settings again, and you can do things like change the range of your search window, change your joystick speed. You can turn your search lights on and off, your tracking lights. You can turn Face 2 display on and off. Those kinds of things can be done there. The other nice thing is when you're in your remote control screen taking shots, again, we've got the GeoLock still active, search, turn to, all those buttons. The gear button is up here, which is a shortcut to again turn on your lights. The other handy feature is the ability to adjust your joystick speed. Sometimes you want the instrument to turn fast, sometimes you want it to turn slow. Just kind of depends on how you want to use it. And the joystick is this button here. You can use this button to turn the instrument up, down, left, and right. And you change how fast each button push, or how far the instrument turns with each button push by adjusting the joystick speed here. I usually keep it one short of the fastest. Seems to work the best. And then you jump right back here. If for some reason you wanted to turn on your laser pointer light, You do that, and that will shoot a red beam out of the instrument to point directly at the object that you're targeting. This has very little application outside, but if for some reason you were using the robot inside, you could turn the laser pointer on to help sort of show you what you were pointing at when you were shooting in reflectorless mode. This only works in reflectorless mode. Turn it back off just by touching. Again, we've got the geolock button, the gears, the turns, all that stuff is there as well.